Welcome back. Well, there was a record voter turnout in Bihar as 122 seats across 20 districts go to polls in the final phase of the state assembly elections. News 18 Exit Poll gives NDA the edge. Do note, votes will be counted on Friday. To discuss this and more, now we're joined by Sanjeev Srivastava, the senior journalist. Hi, Mr. Srivastava. Good morning and good to see you in. What do you make of the exit polls? Do you think your numbers were aligned to what the exit polls threw up, or do you think there can be an out-of-the-box surprise that comes about? And also, what does this mean for the ruling BJP? Clearly, if they bag Bihar, then, that puts more ammunition to them.
Oh, good morning, Nigel. So I agree with you on all the points that you have just underlined. But what if they had lost? It would have been a real big crisis. Because if they had lost, then Nitish Kumar is there. He's one of the main crutches of the ruling government. But I don't think that is happening. I go with the exit poll numbers broadly. We were there for about a week from 1st November till 7th. And at least in the areas where we traveled, Patna, Darbhanga, Muzaffarpur, Purnia, Kishanganj, one could sense that the opposition has lost the plot and it is not able to somehow galvanize either its cadre or the voter. And you could also feel and sense the lack of big leaders, star cast. On the NDA side, you had it was like a multi-starrer from Prime Minister to Amit Shah to Nitish Babu doing 5-6 rallies a day to Chirag and a number of hosts of central ministers. From the NDA, from the Mahagathbandhan side, it was largely left to Tejasvi Yadav to shoulder the burden of the opposition alliance. So from a distance, it looked closer. But traveling through Bihar, at least this part of North Bihar, it looked fairly that NDA clearly had a decisive edge. So I would go with the numbers.
Yeah.
All numbers. Let's see. Still, 14th is the real result.
2020, 2015, Sanjeev, right? Both were bit of a, between exit poll and actual results, it was, there was a wide difference. So
that's very interesting, Prashant, you point that out. Yeah. Exit polls, yes, they go wrong sometimes. In Bihar, they go wrong more times than in other states. So that is a bit of a rider. But again, at the risk of, one can never think of oneself as having understood Indian elections or how the voter will behave. But the sense we got traveling through these 4 or 5 major areas and for a week, which is not a lot. You would really have to travel for months to really figure out an election. Maybe you can still get it wrong. But the sense was overwhelmingly clear to us that the NDA has an edge. So if there is a surprise, we'll also be humbled and accept it on 14th. But I don't think that's my assessment.
Okay. Got that. The Prashant Kishore factor, negligible, Sanjeev?
So 2 things, Prashant. One, that Nitish health, whether he's fit enough and everything is fine, and Prashant Kishore's X factor. These 2 things both looked bigger and more significant before you reached Bihar, sitting in Delhi or wherever you are. But once you hit the ground, both factors were diminished. There was Prashant Kishore, the areas we traveled in, we didn't find much traction amongst the voters. There was so much more traction amongst the pundits and the observers. Similarly, Nitish Kumar's ability and his mental faculties, physical health, and how fit and strong he is to govern, able he is to govern, those also look more like issues amongst the chattering classes of the political observers, pundits, journalists, fellow politicians. For the voter, if anything, it was reverse. They felt, "Hamara baap booda ho jayega, to ghar se nikal denge kya? He's fine." So Nitish Kumar is truly an enigma. I think after Naveen Babu, who lost last time, Odisha, Nitish Kumar is truly, because like I keep saying, Tejasvi comes across as the most popular guy on the road. But Nitish Kumar in the end tilts the balance, that who will win, who will form the government, that for the last 20 odd years has been decided by Nitish Babu.
Yeah.
And it's likely to be the same this time. Now, the
Sanjeev,
only question which remains is where...
yeah, lots of questions, and this is a discussion that we can continue. And we will continue to have, and we'd love to hear your thoughts when the actual results come through. But you're saying for now you'll stick with the exit poll results and what they're showing. Thank you very much, Sanjeev. Appreciate your time here on CNBC TV 18.